Okay. Go. Ronnie, time.
Keeping Up Open Prison by myself, Davey Funkhauser. The issue. Prisoners in all sorts of tragic, horrific, and traumatizing situations are losing hope, leading to suicide and depression. Losing hope is a choice, even if that choice is difficult to make and difficult to come back from. Prisoners can express their feelings through art, journalism, or work to keep hope and morale higher. If prisoners stay hopeful in dark times, they will build resilience. These events that I'm addressing are very important to human history. The Holocaust, the Vietnam War, and federal prison. These three things produced some of the toughest, most resilient survivors who kept up hope and expressed their feelings through art, journalism, or worked their way out of prison. There are many famous examples of this, such as Nelson Mandela and Anne Frank, to name a few. Federal prisoners. Prisoners who express their feelings through art often maintain hope longer than others. Nelson Mandela is a prime example of this, and when he journaled his thoughts, he never succumbed to the routine and monotony of prison, and then later on became one of the best presidents South Africa ever had. Another example of this is Alan Hudson, who drew this painting right here. He described himself as this bird, who will one day fly away and gain freedom. He paints these pictures to support his family, and he says that it helps him maintain hope. The Holocaust. The Holocaust is one of, if not the most important and tragic events in human history. Victims were held in concentration camps and tortured. Ruth Reaches, an experienced researcher, conducted a study to find out if Holocaust victims had increased resilience, and her study showed that they did. Dina Segal, a researcher from Harvard, agrees with Reaches that Holocaust victims also have increased resilience and led a peer-reviewed study on this. They had to work to survive, and keep working gave them hope to lead out of their situation. Adversity is the mother of wisdom, an ancient Vietnamese proverb. This shows that the Vietnamese value resilience over anything else. Many Vietnamese prisoners of war emerged resilient. In an interview with a pilot who flew prisoners out of war to safety, noted that the survivors were the ones who refused to give up and worked their way out. Agreeing with this, Francine Segovic, another peer-reviewed author, conducted a study that found that prisoners of war emerged resilient based on their disposition and how they acted during their time in incarceration. However, does prison even affect resilience? Many researchers claim that a loss of freedom has little to no effect on resilience. This was the topic of a study conducted by Davey, who found that prisoners generally emerge worse off than before or have very insignificant difference of resilience to other people. These prisoners were the ones who gave up hope and caved into resilience, but prisoners such as Alan Hudson, who painted that wonderful picture, keep up hope and support their families, and stay optimistic, and emerge with a new outlook on life. Resolution. These three forms and events that famously leave people scarred and traumatized for the rest of their lives are examples that optimism can build resilience if you never lose hope. These victims were quick to lose hope, but some expressed their feelings through art, such as Alan Hudson, or journalism, such as Nelson Mandela, and emerge with a newfound sense of resilience. By maintaining a positive outlook on your situation, prisoners can emerge resilient. There's the
Time. 4:13. Okay. You know what that